Of course, cleanup will continue in Deer Park this morning, the community that was especially hit hard last night.
Several homes are damaged. Roadways are blocked by fallen trees. We're checking in with Brittany Jeffers right now. She's live near Center and San Augustine Avenue. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I can tell you the power is out for most of this community here. But if you take a look, about 10 minutes ago, we saw some of these crews arrive out here. They are working on the lines at this particular intersection right here, St. Augustine and Center. We also found constable deputies who have blocked the roadway because of all of this damage in the area. You look behind me and you can see this damage after the tornado ripped through, hitting this particular location out here. Now, I spoke with a man who lives just 1 mile away from here. He captured the storm as it moved through on his cell phone. Now, if you take a look, you can see that video. Mark McVeigh says he was just getting home from work. He was gathering up his belongings, sitting in his car in his driveway. He says he pulled out his phone to capture what he thought was rain and hail, but turns out it was debris. He says this whole ordeal lasted about a minute, but he says it was terrifying.
But it was heavy, strong winds. You can see in a video I shot for a long time. My car was rocking back and forth. It was pretty scary. I mean, it went from being, wow, look at that strong wind, to holy cow, I hope this tree doesn't fall on me. Ended up falling on my house instead.
If you take a look, this is the damage to his home. He says an oak tree fell on his roof. Now, we know many who call this community home will be cleaning up today. The city of Deer Park sustained quite a bit of damage. Several homes as well as roadways still blocked after trees fell down in the roadways. Now, city officials don't yet know the full scope, but the mayor of Deer Park, Jerry Mooten, estimates about 30 structures did suffer damage. And as we can see out here this morning, crews are working to try to restore power. But because of this, we do know Deer Park ISD schools will be closed today. We also know the police and fire department have moved to 12-hour shifts at this point in time. Many of them in the area. We spoke with some this morning who say they're just keeping an eye on the street, on this spot, because the power is off, to try to prevent looting, and just because there's so much debris in the roadway still, just to try to keep people safe. Reporting live from Deer Park, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, thank you so much for that.